what God taught me so far this school year. Welcome to another video. This is not more like a vlogging. This is like kind of a sit down and talking with you all about where I walk with God and my faith in it, because I want to share this journey with you all. I'm not gonna lie, the journey is very hard. It's very hard, but you have to just get back up again when you do fall, and you gotta remember joy comes in the morning. This walk, it's not easy. It's not for the weak, but the video is what God has taught me so far this school year. And I feel like even though school just started, I think it's like my third week. Yeah, my third week today. Wow. Today is the third one, marks the third week since school started. And so far, I just feel like God told me to don't open my mouth unless I'm spoken to. He's taught me to be patient and to just not really entertain people. Because school, it's a lot. It's not just, oh, we learn, we sit here. There's a lot of stuff that goes on within school. And many people think that when school start back, oh, I'm gonna keep the same faith. But really, school is just leading you to more temptation opportunities, really. And yeah, your faith could be good over the summer, but when school start back, it's just a whole different new perspective. You got a whole different new schedule. You got things that you need to do, work that you need to be completed. It's just a lot. And so this year, I'm trying to really stick to my faith and not just let it go since school has started back. Today, I recently just started, and that's crazy, it's the third week, but I've been trying to read my daily Bible verses every day. I have stopped kind of reading my Bible a little bit, but I'm trying to start back. But it's just, I need to get back up again, because I feel like I was at a point in time where I was like up here. Now it's like I'm slowly falling down. And so I just have to get back up there again. But I'm trying to start reading my daily Bible verses again. I just started, I think today's the second day. So I'm trying to do that again every morning. I've been listening to my gospel music every morning. That gives me a little, like that pushes me. I don't know whatever may push you, but I'm gonna talk about that too. What pushes me in my toughest times, what pushes me when I need it, what pushes me when I need motivation is gospel music. Like it's like without, like you could take everything away from me but my praise. And it's like without gospel music, I don't know, where would I be? I don't want to involve like my faith around gospel music because it's really focused on God and Jesus. But gospel music just brings that extra, I don't know how to explain it. It brings something into the faith, and it's like, can't explain it, but when I'm down, I listen to gospel music. When I don't want to do nothing, I listen to gospel music and I get that motivation. So whatever motivates you to do something, you need to do it, because it actually helps a lot. But that's what motivates me. Like every morning I have to listen to my gospel music. I do not listen to I really don't even listen to worldly music, because it just brings all that negative energy in from wherever you're listening to. But a gospel song that has got me through this week. It's from Women's Weekend at my church. It's like 2 Sundays ago. I don't know the name, but it's 2 songs. Okay. So that's the first one. Then the second one is this one. that's the second one. I don't know if you can really hear it, but those are the two gospel songs that has got me through this week. But I don't know, even though it's the third week of school, it seems like so much has happened. Like, I'm now on to doing this research paper for my English class now that I'm a senior. I'm on to doing, I just recently completed this project in my U.S. government class. And so stuff is like picking up, stuff is moving. It's a lot going on. But even through the midst of it, I'm gonna keep God in me. I'm gonna keep the Lord in me. I'm gonna keep Jesus with me. The one thing that I'm currently struggling with right now is discipline. I want God to teach me discipline. And I think I need to go on a fast because I really, really want to learn discipline. And like, it goes like discipline in all areas, really. I just feel like that's what I really, really need to learn. But I really have to get to be more productive. But that's just what has God taught me so far this school year. I mean, I'm still learning each day. I mean, yesterday I learned something new. But every time I do learn something that the Lord gives me, because you got to be aware sometimes, some stuff you may learn, the devil done gave to you, and you don't want that. But I just really want to grow in my faith and trust. I'm not the, what people be saying, I'm not the sharpest pencil in the pouch. Oh, well, no, they be saying I'm not the sharpest knife I'm not the sharpest pencil in the pouch. Like, I wish I could tell y'all everything, but it's like, I like each time I fall, it brings me closer to God each time. And one thing that I'm gonna just give y'all the surroundings of. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly, but it's the surroundings of what. The one thing that really, really scares me is that people who go to church every day, every Sunday, people who participate in church activities, people who do things at church, but yet they could walk back out of that church and go right back to sinning and not feeling any type of guilt, not feeling any type of conviction or nothing. And they just think it's okay. But then they'll go right back into church, sing the Lord's name, praise the Lord's word, and then leave right back out that church and sin like there's no consequences, and will continue to do it and continue to do it. But I don't know what people looks like, that's what I'm guessing, but that may be somebody life out there. And it just scares me, to be honest. But this is why I want to start this YouTube and talk to you all, and so I can give you all an insight on my faith. That's what really has recently been happening since school started. I mean, I promise you, I'm like feeling conviction right now for what I did, and people could be like, it's not that bad. You really have nothing to worry about. You're still a teenager. But one thing you gotta remember, you don't know what happens behind closed doors. But I'm gonna tell y'all about my journey so far. This is just gonna be a quick mini. I don't know if I told y'all this, but this is just gonna be a quick mini version. So I started my walk in December of 2023, and that was from gospel music. My aunt played this one specific song, and it did something to me. I felt it in my heart. I felt it in my soul. It felt like a calling, really, but I just didn't know what it was. And so that December, it was before Christmas, and I just started. In that January, got closer. February, started watching church online. No, January, I was watching church online. February, watching church online. Like, I wasn't in my word, but I was like getting used to it, getting to know everything. March, that's when I started back going to church, but at a different church, not the church that I grew up in. And we went on the first Sunday, and it was amazing. And I felt like that was like my second mark that like marked my full journey. Not like my full journey, but like that really started. And so then March came along. We went to church, Easter, April, And then that May, I got baptized. I don't know, I felt like it was too soon, but you just know when you're ready. And I felt like at that time I was ready. But yet at the same time I wasn't, because I really didn't know everything. But I got baptized that third Sunday of May. And that third Sunday of May, it just, I felt like the chains were loose. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Around January, February, I've never felt peace before. But I remember this day just like yesterday. I was walking into my room. I had a view of the lake. And I walked into my room. I was looking outside. And I felt something in my chest. And I said, so this is what peace feels like. And to be honest with you, most people say they want peace. They want peace. They want peace. They want peace. But here's the thing that comes with peace. You have no worries. And so you'll feel off because all our life we worry so much on what we got to do next and what we did in the past. But when you have peace, it's like, what do I do now? And that's what I felt like. And so I got baptized the third Sunday of May. And I remember the day like yesterday. And so during the midst of that, I was having some issues with my mother, and it wasn't good at all. And I could tell the devil did not want me to get baptized, but I still got baptized anyway. After baptism, I fell into a season where I fell off. And that season where I fell off is when school started back up in August. Like May, June, July, I was fine. But that season, I fell off in August when school started back up. And I stayed down. I'll say I stayed down probably till February, March. But here's the thing, I stayed down, but I picked up as well. Like I started participating at church, but I was still sinning. I think I can't remember. But I know I started going to church. And I realized, how can I praise the Lord and still continue to sin? So I knew eventually I had to cut that out. I gave myself 3 Sundays. And I cut it out for a little bit. But then when school got back out, I failed. And I'll say I failed the whole summer. We're in 2025 now. So 2024 of May is when I got my baptized. And then that August of 2024, my junior year, I fell off. And then 2025 of my junior year, I picked back up again, but I fell off. But when we got out of school in May, I completely fell off. I'll say I fell off for the whole summer. Still going to church, praising the Lord in church, and still coming right back out sinning. And I knew what I was doing. I knew what I did was wrong, and I felt like it was bad. I knew it was bad. I didn't feel right. And yeah, I stopped for a week and probably picked it back up. Stopped for a week and picked it back up. But then when Next Gen weekend came around in like July, I stopped for a good minute. Like when Next Gen weekend came around, I stopped. Like I was doing good. I was reading my Bible. I was doing everything. But then again, school started back up. And when school hits you, it hits hard. But I feel like that Next Gen weekend, I felt like it marked a new season, and that's revival. And yeah, this is just what has God taught me so far since school year started. And looking back to see where I've come, and it's like I came a long way, but it's like God is still not done teaching me. So I'm just telling you on what I really experienced and stuff, but God is not done teaching you. God is not done teaching me, and I feel like I still have a lot to learn. But I'm learning each day. I'm learning what's good, I'm learning what's bad. I'm learning what to do, I'm learning what not to do. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like these, and me just talking and giving y'all like a monthly update about my life and my spiritual life. But I will see you all in the next video.